Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to World of Tanks. We're here, and this is just sort of like a little Christmassy update thing. So you have Santa flying along in the background of the Christmas hangar here. You've got the special gift that Wargaming gave you, except it's not actually free. Well, it is, but you don't get given it as soon as you log in like the other previous Christmases by Wargaming. Instead, you have to win a game, which can be problematic, but luckily I happen to have a tank. It's tier 2, it's German, it begins with a P and ends with a 2 that I sort of managed to win a game in fairly quickly. And this is the tank that they give you. It's Romanian, I believe. Either Romanian or Hungarian. It's a Hungarian tank. Which is the M43M Toldi 3, with a grand total of 12 of them being produced throughout World War II. And this is the special tier 3 light tank that everyone's going to be driving around in, so I'm sure you've either A, already got it, or B, have already seen a large amount of them roaming around on the battlefield. And when you get this, don't instantly sell it, because it's actually pretty good, and I'll go through that in a separate review, but this is just sort of like the Christmassy update thing. So, as well as this, I also got this thing. Because it's Christmas, I decided to spoil myself by getting a couple of tanks. This was one of them. This was originally the Advent Calendar Day 1 tank that they were selling, and then on Day 24, which is what it is today, it's Christmas Eve, huzzah, it's actually pretty late into Christmas Eve here in England. It's already 20 to 5. About. Let me actually check the time. Yeah, 25 to 5, just about. So, anyway, this was they decided to sell it again because everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's so amazing!" Everyone's going out to buy it because it's basically T28 with better turret armor and an 85mm gun. This is the T28E, so E for the extra armor on the turret, because like you've got the T26E in War Thunder, the T34E in War Thunder, same sort of thing, and the F30 is the 85mm gun. So yes, this is one of the tanks that I bought. Obviously, the M 43 M Toldi 3 was another tank that I got, but that was obviously free. And the final tank that I got, which was day 23 of the Advent Calendar, was the Cromwell B. And here it is. It's basically a better version of the Englander Cromwell medium tank. And I have done a review on that, so I've just got to get some gameplay for this. And yeah, I'll sort of do some videos on these other things like the T28E. However, before I actually do a proper review, I'm going to have to gather a lot of credits for an enhanced gun laying drive, because the aiming time on this 85mm gun is not very good, comparable to the Russian 122 guns. This sort of 3.5 second aiming time, which is not very good. But anyway, yeah, so I will do a separate review on this thing, and it's just a question of getting the gameplay for it. And so yeah, haven't really been doing much with World of Tanks, sorry, but the internet has finally come back for me. Huzzah. On Christmas Eve, huzzah. So I actually sort of have the internet to actually play some World of Tanks games and actually do stuff. But as for things that are going on, this is just a little Christmassy updatey, nice garagey, northern lighty thing that I'm just sort of showing. And showing the presents that I got myself, of course, the nice T28E. And actually, one thing that I have never actually showed before, which is the service record. I actually want to show my statistics for the Panzer II. Here you go. So Panzer II, right? So this is, of course, as you all know, the most overpowered tank ever in my hands. So the vehicle per vehicle efficiency is 43, which is one of the highest things. I have the B1. I have the highest. It looks like, yeah, the highest. And of course, first class mastery. But average XP per battle, it's actually the lowest because it's tier 2, of course. But yeah, compared to like the gun carrier, I actually have pretty decent average XP per battle, averaging about 350 XP per battle. With the victories, 60% victories, which is quite nice. Of course, second highest on battles, with the first being the Hetzer. And so yeah, this is just my Panzer II vehicle efficiency. So battle survive 30%. Yeah, hits almost 50% hits, which is alright. Could be better, but it is an autocannon, so don't expect massive accuracy. Damage ratio 1.47, destruction ratio 1.71, armor use efficiency 1.04, which is better than like most other things apart from like the Hetzer. Although the Hetzer, the armor use efficiency is only 0.55, Matilda 0.11, Churchill, Tog 0.19, gun carrier 0.14. The 88 Jagdtiger, I've actually got pretty high armor use efficiency considering I'm not very good at high tiers. What other things? S35, well, Panzer S35 0.82, Churchill, Panzer 1, Universal Carrier. Universal Carrier 0.02. 0.02. And this thing has got, what, 8mm of armor at the most? Yeah. Stug, yeah. Tractor 0.08, again, no armor. 0.2 for the Sherman 3, the Firefly 0.12, T-34 0.17, 0.01 for the M37. Well, I wonder why. Could it be because it's an artillery? Armor use efficiency doesn't even show. that's how bad I was in the A20. Crusader 0.06, Covenanter 0.05, VA Type B 0.01, 0.001 for the 1357, Matilda 0.48, B1 0.65, 0.02 for the artillery, 0.66, it doesn't even show. Churchill 7, I've actually got a pretty high armor use efficiency. Yeah, that's cool. Valentine 18, again, pretty high armor use efficiency. BT2 doesn't even show. Electo 0.01. Yeah, the AMX-40 is a pretty bouncy tank. 0.15. 0.25 rather. 1.25. Black Prince as well. Well, Matilda Black Prince again. Yeah, it's alright. 8015A, yep, once again, 1.74. It is a British tank destroyer after all. It doesn't even show for the M5A1 box tank. Yeah, pretty useless. T1E6, D2, medium, doesn't even show. The 87, surprisingly, 1.21, considering the fact that the armor doesn't upgrade from tier 5 to about tier 8, it doesn't increase, which is Valentine 2, 1.28, which is alright, it's a Valentine. Cruiser doesn't even show. KV5, 1.36, yep. Panzer 4A, 0.05, doesn't even show for the M2 medium, and for the cruiser. Type 64, 0. I haven't used my armor. Panzerjäger doesn't even show. AMX, wow, the AMX 38. I must have been good in that tank. Either that or it was overpowered. Probably the second. That's the highest so far for the armor use efficiency that I have. 2.81. T26, yeah. Panzer 2D, 0.3, yeah. Terrible. M3 Lee doesn't even show, not surprisingly. The T1, heavy motor carriage. I've apparently used that. Don't remember using it, but okay. Jap Tiger doesn't doesn't show, but terrible. Renault FT, almost 0.5. It's alright, considering it's tier 1. SU-85I, yeah, once again, not very good. Medium 2 doesn't even show. BT-7 artillery, LTP doesn't show. What else? The D1, 1.52. Stuart 1.4. Oh, the M2. The M2 I've apparently got an armor use efficiency of 1.12. Yeah. Grant 0.42. Yeah. These are all things that I've played 1 or 2 battles in. Yeah, 0.73. Cromwell B somehow have 1.09 armor use efficiency, having played 1 battle in it, which we lost horribly. The House, armor use efficiency, nothing. It's the Czechoslovakian tier 1, it's not going to be that high. But, yeah, so them's my stats for the Panzer II. Damage caused to enemy vehicles, 200 compared to damage received, 136. Damage caused by my assistance, 113.29. Enemy vehicle spotted, 2.32. Are you surprised? No. Enemy vehicles destroyed, 1.19. Maximum XP ever earned, 1,483. Maximum damage in a battle, 999. Max destroyed in a battle, 8. Yep. As for the awards, I have a large amount of awards. Commemorative tokens. I have 1 Spartan. I have 41 cool-headed, 7 arsonists, 3 demolition expert, 54 bruisers, Yeah, autocannon. Hand of God, 5. And 1 eye for an eye. Nice. I have 1 brothers in arms, as are a bunch of honorary ranks. Battle heroes, though. 5 scouts, not surprising. 7 top guns, again, not surprising. Confederate 4. 9 patrol duties, which again, not surprising. 2 defenders and 2 invaders. So, yeah. Is there... no, there isn't. Ah, shame. Let's actually look at the Hetzer. Haven't looked at these for a while. Damage caused by my assistance, 96. Yep. Maximum XP in a battle, 1,600. Maximum damage in a battle, 2,368. Yep. Maximum destroyed in a battle, 8. Those two, the maximum damage and destroyed in a battle, in fact, all 3 of them may have actually been when I went rampage on Himmelsdorf. And I just cleared out a whole line of enemy tanks. Just, here's my explosive, bang! As for the Hetzer, yep. 1 steel wall. I have 1 epic medal. Naelin's medal for destroying all enemy light tanks, at least 3 in the course of the battle. Pretty good. 7 cool-headed. 43 bruisers, yep, using high explosive 105 howitzer, not surprising. Arsonist, yeah, once again, probably not surprising. 13 high calibers, again, not really surprising. 5 top guns. No, so yeah, this is my hangar. Right now I have a total of, I don't know how many vehicles, but a lot. I mean, I have my house here, the lovely little house, and the Renault FT. The Renault FT's gun is actually very good. It can penetrate a Black Prince from the side, as my friend found out. Well, my platoon mate found out. We were sort of messing around, and then he was like, go in your Renault FT, I want to see if it can penetrate my Black Prince. And then, of course, on my phone I had Armor Inspector up, and then I was like, Black Prince, Renault FT, what gun is this? This is the 25mm. I see, I can penetrate him at the rear of his tank. So, yeah, he sat still and he was like, tiny tank cannot... Wait, what? And I was just like, penetration. I mean, at the beginning I was just bouncing because I hadn't yet found the spot, and so he was like, you can't penetrate the Black Prince. And I was like, oh really? Let me just go here on my Armor Inspector, and yes, here we go. Bang, penetration. What? That was funny. He was probably very close to selling his Black Prince for that. And let me just remind you that the Black Prince is a tier 7 British heavy tank. The most heaviest armoured of all heavily armoured tanks, other than the Japanese heavies. Here it is, the Black Prince, with hull armour at the side of 95, and this cannon has got 46mm of penetration. That was a very, very weak spot. It was like either unarmoured or had like 20mm or something. It was... if only I could actually show you where it was, but nah. So, yeah, these are all the tanks. Let me just scroll through. All the tanks. So yeah, this is just an update as to my World of Tanks status and garage. So I will thank you for watching, and goodbye.